Let's go back to the reference image for this exercise. To draw these circles, since they follow a specific pattern as you can see, I'll use that pattern to create them. First, I create one circle with a radius of 5 millimeters or a diameter of 10 millimeters. Position 10 millimeters from the corner along both the X and Y axes. So, from the sketch toolbar, I select the circle tool. Here I draw a circle. Set its diameter to 10 millimeters. Set the distance from this point to this line to 10 millimeters. And also from this point to this line to 10 millimeters. From the sketch toolbar, I select the linear sketch pattern command to apply the specified pattern and draw the remaining circles. Here, two directions are defined. The first is along the x-axis, meaning this direction, and the second is along the y-axis. We can redefine them in a different direction using a line if needed. By default, it has already set the directions as x-axis and y-axis. Under the Entities to Pattern box, I select the circle. We can see that along direction 1, I adjust the pattern spacing to 20 millimeters. It is changed to 20 millimeters. How many times should the pattern repeat? The numbers are shown here. 5 instances in the x direction and 5 in the y direction. So I set the number of instances to 5. Here, the angle is displayed. To set a specific angle relative to the x-axis, if I define the angle, you can see how the pattern updates accordingly. I simply set the angle to 0. Then, relative to the y-axis, if an angle is needed, we can define it here. Why is this section inactive? Because the number of instances is set to 1. In the y direction, we don't want more than 1 instance, as it wouldn't make sense for this pattern. So I changed the number of instances to 5. I set the spacing between instances to 20 millimeters, with an angle of 90 degrees, that is, along the y-axis. And here, we selected the circle entity to apply the pattern. However, we don't want all the patterns to be created, like this one, or this one. To achieve this in the Property Manager under the Instances to Skip section, I select the instances I don't want to create. I select this instance, and this one, and any others I don't want created. Using the Linear Sketch Pattern command with the Define Patterns, we complete the sketch. Since I forgot to select this instance earlier and can no longer edit the command, I press Ctrl+Z to undo and redefine the parameters. I select the Linear Sketch Pattern command again. Set 5 instances with a spacing of 20. 5 instances. Spacing of 20. Select the circle entity, and then remove the unwanted instances. The sketch is now complete and formed as shown.